Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's a lovely life update. As you can see, I'm in a new space. If you didn't see my last video where I did my first collective tarot reading, I'm in a new space. It's my new apartment, QRE Linux. Look at the sun coming to shine on me. But yeah, I just wanted to sit and chat with y'all because there's been a lot of change in my life recently, and I'm very blessed and grateful. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. Also, because I just moved and I have a new job, it's been a lot on my energy, just like figuring out when to record. So right now I'm kind of just leaning towards creating videos that are easier for me to post without like having to edit a bunch. So yeah, so I am in Philly. If you don't know, I was in Philly from like 2020 to 2023. First I was living with my ex and one of her best friends, and then I was living with one of my close friends, and that was like my first time paying rent and trying to do the adult thing. But if you have been here, you know that I was going through a lot, okay? And during the time when I was living with my friend in Philly, sorry if I'm talking like really slow, you guys. I'm processing and I'm reacclimating to my medicine because I had to get a new prescription. So like my brain is kind of rapid firing. Just bear with me. Around the time I was with my friend in Philly, the last time I was living here, I got pregnant and I had to have an abortion because I couldn't with that person. And I have a video about it. My abortion story, it's like a couple videos back. I told that story because I needed to get it off my chest, and I thought that it might help someone. And so I was super depressed. I had kind of just broken up with my ex of almost 3 years. And then I was in my whole phase, and then I got pregnant, and then I had an abortion. It was a lot on my mental. And so after that, I was like so depressed. I barely wanted to like go to work and stuff. And you know, when you're paying rent, you can't just like not go to work because you will run out of money, obviously. And so that's what happened. And I had to go stay with my mom in Maryland for a little while. I was there for a couple years. If you know me, you know that I was a jeweler, which was really fun. It was a very great side quest. I really enjoyed being a jeweler because I just got to, like, all of my customers, for the most part, you know, jewelry is expensive. So all of my customers, for the most part, were like people that really cared about whoever they were buying jewelry for. Even if that's like a fucked up correlation, like this is America. And yeah, like I was celebrating people's anniversaries with them, or like engagements or birthday. Like it was just usually something good every day. But my managers were evil and racist. And so that didn't work out well because I was having panic attacks at work. So yeah, I was a hostess. What else did I do? I was almost a bartender. I was like half a bartender. I published my book. And now I'm in a space to kind of try this adulting thing again. I'm living with another one of my close friends who we've been friends for probably like 4 years now. We're both from Jersey, but we met in Philly because we were both like New Jerseyans that were in Philly. Like, what do I do? Philly people are weird. No shade, but like as a New Jerseyan, everybody's different. And I feel like wherever you're from, you feel like that people are just different from the people that are at home. So yeah, so about 2 weeks ago, honestly, y'all, time is fake. I've been here for like, I got here in October, and it was very important for me to give Philly another try because I think that I was just so traumatized. And I'm a very sensitive and spiritual person, and so when I'm traumatized in a space, whether that is a location, like a building or a house, or like an entire state, I can become sensitive to that place. So like my friends were trying to get me to move back to Philly for years. And I was like, no, I'm not coming. And then I fell in love. And if you know me, this is not surprising. So a part of the reason why I'm here is because my boyfriend's here, and being three-ish hours away from him was not working for me. Also, the last time I was here, I was so depressed I couldn't like take advantage of being fully in community with other artists. And so I was mostly in the house, like depressed, smoking my life away, making bad decisions. And then, yeah, I found my partner, and I don't know, he just really inspires me to like show up as my full self, show up as love, and share my art with everyone and be social. And like my true natural personality is like a social butterfly and this very like loving, talkative, friendly person, and also PTSD and anxiety and depression. And so a lot of times I just want to sit in the house. And I know that y'all probably get that. If you're here and you're following me or subscribe to me, you probably have a similar personality, or just understand like neurodivergence and how it can shift our real personalities. And sometimes we're masking and we're just kind of like pretending to be an okay human being. And so I think I was doing a lot of that in Maryland. Oh, I also substitute taught in Maryland, which was fun. But yeah, I needed to be back in the city. I needed to have access to artists. And that's no shade on Maryland. It's just the part of Maryland I was in was not accessible for me to get to other artists easily. But now being back in the city, like I can hop on the train, and go wherever my little heart desires. And so yeah, I'm pretty moved in. I need like little things like a curtain rod and like my bookshelf that I really want. But my love came and built my bed for me. It's fabulous. And I have a beautiful new altar, and I've hung up some of my paintings. Hold on, let me show y'all. That's my most recent one. And yeah, I'm just in a very new creative energy. I'm working on book 2, and I'm not going to rush myself with like a date and all these things. I'm hoping for next year, but if it's not next year, that's also fine. I also want to do my first studio album, and I have ideas for that. What else? So proud of myself for being consistent on YouTube. I've posted something every Thursday for like over a month at this point, which is amazing. I'm working with kids again. It's the youngest group of kids I've ever worked with, and it is a challenge, but I am grateful to be able to pay for what I need to pay for and just get on my feet and gain stability in my new space. But I definitely am manifesting being a full-time artist. I want to just be able to write to my little heart's content and go to the studio and create videos and create content. Ooh, excuse me. We're gonna say that was a confirmation burp. all of my dreams are coming true. If you're not spiritual, I don't know what to tell you. The ancestors are speaking through me. But yeah, I have a lot of big dreams that I'm looking forward to and manifesting and cultivating right now. I'm gonna be performing. I've already performed a bunch in Philly. If you're in Philly, vote for me for Poetry Top 10. And I'm performing for my first time back home this weekend, which is really exciting. I've been manifesting performing back home because it's home. And I got my first performance there. I'm also performing in Philly in December. And I just started a trauma-informed care class with other teachers, teaching artists, which is really dope. And I'm about to start working as a teaching artist myself. So just a lot of really great opportunities for growth and expansion. And yeah, I'm just really happy right now. I've been hella tired, but I'm so grateful and so full of joy that I'm here with one of my closest friends, building a Black queer community, and that I'm closer to my man. He's a 5-minute drive away, y'all. Amen and ashe. I was just cleaning up my room because he's coming over later. And yeah, I'm so grateful. I manifested all these amazing things so quickly for myself. I was like, I need to be closer to my man, and I need to be closer to the art scene. And then I woke up and I was here. Obviously, nothing is that easy, but manifesting, scripting, praying, do those things, visualizing. Scripting is definitely my favorite. Like, write out your life how you want to see it, like a storybook. It's amazing. This stuff shows up like super fast. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to say to y'all? I don't know. I feel like that's it. My last life update was 6 months ago. So that's kind of crazy. I was just coming off of my one-woman showcase, which was iconic, and I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again because I'm an icon and duh. But yeah, I think that right now I'm just gonna focus on continuing to post on YouTube every Thursday and going live on my Instagram every Wednesday for Words Wednesday, which is my virtual open mic. So I will see y'all there. Yeah, for the rest of the year, that's what I'm gonna try to focus on. And then next year, I'm gonna be jumping into a whole bunch of new things, getting to a real studio, working on my audio part 2 of my book. And then after the audio part 2, I'll do visuals part 2. I'm almost done with the visuals for part 1. If you didn't know, my book has visuals because I'm that girl. So check those out. And yeah, I think that's it. I love y'all. I'm getting ready to go work with my babies. Pray strength over me. And yeah, then afterwards, I'm gonna stop at the store and get some stuff to cook for me and babe. And yeah, go to my feature on Saturday. And then Sunday, my friend Incredible Tut is performing at You Gotta Love It, hosted by Link 215. If you're not in Philly and you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. But if you are, then you do know what I'm talking about. And literally, I feel like I've just been living my princess lifestyle in my castle. And my prince just comes over every once in a while to take me to poetry events so that I can shine like the bright star I am. Also so that I can see him shine because he's also an icon. But yes, I hope y'all are having a lovely, marvelous, and spectacular day, because the only things that matter here are you, me, the art, and the fact that none of the other shit matters anyway, so we might as well have fun. Duh. And I love you guys.